Here back with another YouTube video, and in this YouTube video I'll be showing you guys how to get 0 recoil in Rainbow Six Siege. As you can see, I'm a 1.3 KD champion. I'm going to be a top champion soon, so stay tuned, watch the grind, and take these tips well because they're really helpful. Let's get straight into this. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your settings. You're going to want to find your sensitivity. That's the #1 step to getting good recoil, no recoil, good aim, everything. So what you're going to want to do is you want to find a sensitivity that you like. It's high enough for you, it's low enough for you, it's fast enough for you, it's slow enough for you, all of that, everything is to your preference. If you work well with the sensitivity, that's your perfect sensitivity. I can make a YouTube video about how to find your sensitivity. I already made one in the past, but I can make a new updated one that's really helpful. But anyways, after you found your sensitivity, you're good. Let me show you step 2 now. Step 2 is you're gonna hop into a map training target drill. For step 2, you're gonna want to pick an operator that you want to get better recoil with, or you just don't have that good recoil with, and someone you want to improve with. For example, I'll use Twitch. And now this is step 2. Step 2 is your attachments. Your attachments matter a lot. If you want no recoil, yes, 1.0 scopes you get no recoil, but I prefer the 2.5 scopes, so I'm gonna stay on that. But if you really want no recoil, then the 1.0 scopes might be for you. And your attachments of your barrels, that's where it's key. Flash hider and compensator give you the best recoil. Flash hider, it gives you less recoil while shooting upwards, and then compensator gives you less horizontal recoil. So whichever one you want, you use it. But I suggest flash hider on the F2 because it doesn't have much horizontal recoil. Now that's the attachments. That's step 2. Let's get straight into step 3 now. Now for step 3, what you want to do is you want to go up to a wall about 10 feet away, 10-15 meters away, yeah. And just practice your recoil control. Just see how your recoil control looks on the wall. You want to do this about 4 to 5 times and see how your recoil spread looks. As you can see, this is my recoil pattern, and this is what you would consider a good recoil pattern because it's nice and compact. It's good. As long as your recoil doesn't look like this or like this, you're good. That's all that matters, as long as it doesn't look like this. But now, if it does look like this, you might want to go check into your settings, mess around with it, and find something that works well with you. But if it does look like this, I do suggest just finding the way the recoil goes on the gun. As you can see, the F2, it goes up to the right a little bit, so you just pull down to the left a little bit. But once you get your recoil control down, that's it. You'll never have to shoot at a wall ever again, because shooting at a wall is not helpful in the game. Anyone that says otherwise is just lying to you. So let's get straight into step 4. Step 4, what you want to do is you're just going to keep practicing. You're just going to go up to the dummies, see how your recoil looks on their heads, see how it looks on their bodies. That's all that matters. If you can hit your shots on the dummies, your opponents, you're good. You don't need any better recoil control on a wall if you can shoot the enemies, you know what I mean? As you can see, my recoil pattern is good on the opponent's heads, and that's really what matters. As long as you can hit your shots, you're good. For step 5, wherever we're at, that's simply just gonna be practice. Experience makes you better. That's just how it goes. You gotta keep playing, you gotta keep practicing. A lot of people say don't play ranked, but I say do play ranked, because if you play ranked, you're playing against good players, and that's how you improve. I'll put you guys some clips after this so that you guys can see how my recoil looks in real game, and you guys let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys need more tips and tricks video, or Drop a comment. You know what's up.
So as we go over these clips, let's do a quick recap on the steps. So for step 1, what you're going to want to do is find your sensitivity. That's the #1 step to getting perfect recoil and perfect aim. You want to find a sensitivity that works well with you, whether it be high or low, fast or slow, whatever it is. You're going to find the sensitivity that works well for you. I could do a YouTube video on that. I did one in the past. It's not that hard, but I can definitely show you how you can find your perfect sensitivity. And then step 2. Step 2 is your attachments. Attachments are huge. So flash hider and compensator, those are the best. As previously mentioned, flash hider is good for the vertical recoil, horizontal is good for the horizontal recoil. So just pick which one works for whichever operator you're using, and yeah, just find out what works for you, what you do well with. And step 3 is just finding your recoil pattern, see how it looks, and then adjusting to it. Once you see how your recoil spread looks, you want to adjust your sensitivity, or you just want to keep practicing on your sensitivity. That's also key. You want to stay consistent on your sensitivity. You don't want to switch your sensitivity at all. Stay on it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you stick to it either way. And step 4, you just go in, you just practice on the dummies. You just keep practicing your aim, your recoil. Make sure it looks pristine, make sure it looks clean. And if it does, you're good. You just keep going on and on like that. Keep practicing and practicing. Eventually, it's going to be better. You don't need a good recoil on a wall. You need good recoil on your opponent's heads. And if you have that, you're good. So that's step 4. And step 5, simple. Easy as it is, just got to keep practicing and practicing. Practicing makes perfect. So just keep practicing. The more experience you get, the better you get. As you can see, I was a level 350, so yeah, you just need a lot of experience. Stay tuned. Let me know if you guys want more tips and tricks videos. And yeah.